Okay. Hi everyone. I am so excited to be here with Nell, who is belief coding expert and just like phenomenal at what she does and who she is and everything that she brings. And I'm very excited to share her experience and her story of being with me in Quantum Queens, what that's felt like, and yeah, and where she's landed and her juicy, glorious business and what it looks like now. So it's very exciting. And yeah, I'm just so happy that you're here. So thank you, Nell.
Oh, thanks for having me. It's lovely being here with you. I mean, it's been lovely spending most of my year with you.
Yeah, yeah. And it's been amazing. So I'm just so happy and delighted and thrilled to see your growth in this journey. Like it's been really powerful to witness your really quite exponential shifts. It's been quite fabulous. Yeah. So yeah, just I guess sharing with people what the journey's been like for you, your biggest takeaways, how you've been feeling, what you were like in the beginning, moving through. Yeah, let's just
Yeah, so I think the beginning definitely was in quite a place of doubting, not quite sure how to kind of connect and communicate. Okay, this is what I'm doing, this is how I help. Um, and still, working through those layers that it just come when you are in business offering your gift, something
yeah,
that's your essence. It just, if there's any little places that don't feel safe or, so I definitely was carrying quite a lot of those voices, what will people think? Will I be judged?
yeah,
Yeah, loving being in the room with a client and kind of going, oh yeah, this is my thing. But the wider part, yeah,
yeah,
not so much back then.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. So what's Quantum Queens been like for you in this journey of you kind of land
Mm.
this?
Yeah, it's been so powerful, so magical. Um, so my word for this year was connection and community,
Yeah,
which is really key. And it feels like what you create because you believe in us all so much that just sort of radiates, like permeates the space that we're coming into. Like, oh, there's someone else who's just right here going, I believe you can do it. And,
yeah,
even if that was all you did, I feel like that would transform
yeah,
such a lot. But
yeah,
obviously, there's so much more that's in the space and the togetherness,
yeah.
the group. It's
Mm,
like it's not just that more than the sum of its parts. It's kind of multiplied to the nth degree, not just to
yeah,
the amount of people that are in the space.
yeah,
And
yeah,
so we kind of had that lovely thing where one person would come up a bit and then it would sort of ripple through and the rest of us would kind of be like, ooh, and then someone else would, and then, it was very organic
mm,
growth, but it couldn't have happened without that beautiful container of what
mm.
you bring to it.
Oh, thanks, Neil. Yeah, it definitely has been noticeable, hasn't it? When there's been
Yeah.
like a wave of kind of momentum that's kind of come in, and then everyone's kind of been gathering on that momentum.
I'm getting the shivers just talking about it as I'm like remembering each time that happened, and it's giving me the like, oh, yeah,
Yeah,
those lovely soul tingles.
yeah, and it's so like powerful to see somebody else in the group suddenly get like a new big client or something. It's so like activating, isn't it?
And everyone to celebrate, to be
Yeah,
in a group of women
yeah,
celebrating each other really consistently,
yeah,
and just with that to be the norm, you know,
yeah,
is pretty transformational in itself, isn't it? Because we are often conditioned to be in competition, particularly as women. So,
yeah, yeah,
and then it's really easy to compare, go into the online space or the entrepreneur space, and it's the comparison comes in, and there's the competitive conditioning. So,
Yeah.
to be in a space free of those things that was just like celebration
Mm.
and genuine joy for each person's kind
Yeah.
of achievement of the week or of the month is, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
magic.
Yeah. Yeah. It is. It's that genuine collective
Yeah,
love and celebration.
yeah, really authentic, kind of just immediately like, oh yes,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, one success is everybody's success, and that's something that's easy to say. That makes a nice sound bite, but we had the real deal felt version of that.
Yeah, yeah, and it's been lovely to kind of just feel that momentum, feel the individual and the group expansion over that time, and everybody kind of like, yeah, like making the changes, doing the things, and moving, gliding into that space of more, like receiving more and showing up more and doing more things with more confidence and clarity, like everything just kind of all the pieces kind of dropping in on the way on the journey, isn't it? Mm.
Yeah,
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 it's been amazing. I'm
yeah.
so glad I'm continuing.
Oh, I'm so glad you are.
Otherwise, I'd be really sad right now.
Yeah.
This chat would end in tears.
Yeah, I would feel that would be horrible. Oh, yeah. And your work has gone from strength to strength in this container. Like I've really noticed. I mean, and like you said right at the beginning, it's not about that you didn't know it before because you absolutely did. You have all the right tools, all in the right places. But there was something that kind of like really landed for you in this time that we had together of like it became really anchored in and you became really confident in it, like confident in your delivery and your expression and like being seen and being heard, like all of those things kind of expanded as your offerings began to flow and open into like real magical kind of consistent flow. It felt very and all the while, and I think you are a really good kind of mirror of everything that I kind of believe in for business, which is like fun and play and uh,
Yeah,
joy and laughter. And like you always do such lovely dancing and bit silly, which I really love. It's just
great. Yeah,
not taking ourselves too seriously and just letting the universe kind of help us out when we're in that kind of great vibration, everything lands more. And
yeah,
um,
absolutely. Yeah, play and pleasure and
yeah,
joy. It's like that just opens the channel, doesn't it?
yeah. And that's what Quantum Queens has been very much is that kind of activated, fun kind of container of love that just brings us all into that space together. And you've been really an integral part of that because yeah, you're just always so open to laugh and bring in the joy, which is like amazing. So
Yeah, I've loved that.
yeah,
And then it means when we do, the deep stuff, then it doesn't feel heavy, right?
yeah,
You can have the realization, or you get in touch with like, oh, okay, that's a really young bit that's, wants to hide and doesn't want to charge or whatever it is.
yeah.
But it's not like big, heavy, down the mind, soul searching, because it's in the container of love and upliftment and
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. And that's a really good point actually, is that we do a lot of uncovering of stuff like
yeah,
around pricing and money, money blocks and showing up, all of those kind of things that just kind of get in the way of us taking our magic out into the world, which is what it's all about, really. Um, so, yeah, so tell us, Nell, tell us all the magic that you bring into the world and what you do, who you help, and yeah, what it's yeah, like the joy that you bring. I know that your clients get amazing results, that you're really now like spreading your wings, and yeah, it's just amazing. Yeah, tell us all the things.
yeah, yeah. I feel like I'm really arriving in a very exciting phase. So my work is really about uncovering and becoming that most free, true kind of
Yes.
version of us that's always in there, right? It's
Yeah.
always there. And
Mm.
along the way, kind of gets buried, or we take on our family loyalties, we take on these subconscious beliefs, and it gets, the connection gets interrupted, let's say.
Yeah.
So yeah, my kind of passion is to facilitate people to connect into that true self, that kind of real. I mean, we all know when you see someone, you ask someone a question about something, and it's like, oh, that's your thing because you just went,
Yeah.
it's like what lights you up.
Yeah.
So that's what my kind of big passion is,
Mm.
connecting people back into what lights them up, into their power, into that inner healer that's actually within us rather than outside, wait for a guru to tell you what to do. kind of,
Yeah.
yeah. So the wisdom within, and then clearing, releasing, whatever's in the way of that
Mm.
most you self.
Yeah.
And so I do that with belief coding, as you said, which is a really magical, creative way of working with the
Yeah.
subconscious.
Mm.
And then I blend in my family constellations work, which will be that wider ancestral inherited
Mm.
patterns and beliefs. And yeah, I also have my energy healing, which has been really activated through belief coding, actually. It's been quite magical, kind of expanding those gifts too. So yeah,
Yeah.
working with energy alignment, belief systems, and then that kind of important piece that I think you've probably taught me a lot about of, okay, what are you going to do now? How are you going to get it showing up that way in your daily life?
Mm. Yeah. And you've got so many trails of energy that you are tapping into and using, and it's so like thrilling. Um, but what if someone's listening to this, what might they be feeling? Like how, yeah, what might they be feeling? And then you're the person to help them out.
Mm,
Not very well put
yeah,
there.
I know what you mean. I think definitely. So a lot of what I hear is this feeling of um, this kind of feeling there's something more.
Yeah.
So that, and I know that's quite broad, but that is, I often hear that from clients. It's like, just this is okay, but it's not. There's more. There's more there, and a
Yeah.
lot around. Um, if you notice that those patterns of procrastinating, self-sabotage, the inner critical voices, well, someone else is probably doing it better, you know,
Yeah.
secretly I'm longing to start the thing or publish the thing or, bring out my thing. But
Yeah.
yeah, the voices kick in.
Yeah. So it's like it's that mediocrity, isn't it? It's like you're not here
Mm,
to
yeah, not too bad. Like,
not too bad.
yeah,
Yeah.
fuck that.
Yeah.
Like, that
Totally.
can just move on.
Yeah.
Could be worse, not too bad, just, yeah, just no. That's not what we came here for.
I know we're here for the whole
Yeah,
thing,
the
aren't we? Yeah.
the full thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So like I think really you're like such an activator of that. That's what comes through in your joy, in your work, in everything that you do. You're basically like activating in people their inner joy, their inner truth, their like
mm,
deep wisdom and just also the allowing to, okay, like I'm allowed to and I'm brave enough to kind of step into this next level, this new era, that new energy that's been calling me, and you're a great person to hold that space for them. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. That's really lovely to hear. That feels really
yeah,
true in me.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. And it is totally true. I see it in you, and I've seen you in this work, and I know this is exactly what lights you up. And
yeah.
in a way, what you've done as well, Nell, is you've created um, a very exciting package that brings in so many different strands of different things. It's completely unique to you. It's
Mm,
not a cookie cutter thing that you've just kind of learned and deliver. You've added and you've changed. It's just a beautiful way of working, I think, very organic and
yeah.
very, yeah. So what a gift. What a gift you are to the world.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, and I really think this year, Quantum Queens, it's been such an integral part of that
Yeah.
kind of clarifying and dropping into like, okay, what's my particular magic and what does that look like? And yeah, it feels like it's landing, which is so exciting.
Yeah. And you're really showing up in that confidence. I just love that. I think that's the part, isn't it, that we kind of miss is,
That's the bit, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I keep coming back to that Marianne Williamson. Ooh. Who are you not to?
Yes,
Who are
exactly.
you not to show up with your gifts, with your light,
Exactly.
Yeah. And I just come back to that question and any moment you go, oh well,
Yeah.
because they still come, don't they? Still have those moments.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of lightning quick now with the like, who are you not to? The world needs this. It needs us
Yeah.
each to kind of come forward for that. That's what feels like
Yeah.
it's really being called for, crying out for is, yeah, no more, no more mediocrity. It's like, no, just yeah, let's just clear what's in the way and come into your passion, right?
So good. So true. Yeah. It's time. It's time that we gathered together and move forward in this momentum. And like you said right at the beginning of with Quantum Queens, and I believe this to be for the global movement, is, when one of us kind of wakes up and we gather together in this energy, we're bigger than the sum of our parts, and we are
Yes.
collectively like waking up and shaking up and saying, actually, I dare to be different and I dare to step up and be seen and I dare to receive as well. I
Yes.
dare to be wealthy and yeah, have it all.
Yeah.
And yeah, all
Yeah.
the, like all the things that we were told for so long. No, 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 no. It's just
Yeah.
that actually, yes, yeah,
Yeah. It's really time, isn't it?
it's so time. It's so
It's just time.
it's, oh
Like the momentum is there, the resource is there,
yeah,
it's ready. It's really ready to shift. And yeah, like you say, one person, each little thing is just like
yeah,
multiplied.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I really feel that. So Nell, where can people find you? How can they reach you? If anyone's curious and you're excited, yeah, reach out to Nell, who does amazing work. Yeah,
Yes. So I am mostly found on Facebook. I'll pop the link, but you can head right over to my profile and I'm mostly there. I have got a beautiful free audio download on there, which I would just really, yeah, I'm so happy to share it with the world. It's been percolating in me for a while, so that's a beautiful way to just come in and have a little taste of my world. I've got my website, which I'll pop down below, and I've got a beautiful offer that starts in January.
whoop, whoop.
Um,
Tell us more.
yeah, so this is Life Alchemy Unlocked.
Mm,
Um, Even saying it just makes me quite
yeah,
excited.
me too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, it's just like, oh, come on then.
yeah.
This is 30 days of magic, so 30 days where I'm holding this energetic container of vision, your desires. So you've
Mm.
got me activating them along with you, which I think is, yeah, from what we've talked about, it's so powerful, isn't it? To have the added activation. And then we've got 4 sessions within that time. And this is all about really moving out of that stuckness, out of those cycles of self-sabotage, not following through,
Mm.
keeping things on the page as the dream and not actually bringing them, birthing them into
Oh, yeah.
into your life, into the world. So this is, yeah, 30 days of magic where we really get you so clear on your desire. really connected in a sensory way of how will it feel.
Yes.
And then we work with the main blocks. We've got daily audios, got
Mm.
daily frequencies, which I'm really excited about. Yeah, it's going to be
Okay.
powerful. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And there's the option to go for 3 months if you want to go deeper,
yeah.
or we've got 1 month, 30 days. Yeah, and there are 3 spots left.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
I'm
yeah.
so excited.
Oh, so good. So drop all of those links in.
I'll drop the list in.
Yeah, I know people will be like absolutely bursting to get into your world and work with you, because there's so much magic and transformation in everything that you do. Thank you so much for coming on and chatting about
Oh, thanks
your
for
work.
having me.
So Quantum Queens, which is like makes my heart so full. Thank you. And if anyone is interested in Quantum Queens, I'll leave the link for that below. And yeah, we've just got a couple
Come
of
in. I
come in.
mean, I can't wait to see what's going to happen next, Tonya.
Yeah, it's going to be really even bigger and better
I
next
mean, I know it will. I just know from yeah, from you and your energy. It's like, wow, we're gonna up level again.
Oh, yeah, we are exactly. We can't not because it's all on the rise. So it's
Mhm.
all happening. So yeah, so it's going to be a really exciting time. And yeah, come in. Let me know if you've got any questions about that. And yeah, do get in contact with Nell if you are curious about her work. And yeah, thank you all very much for being here. I'm sending you lots of love. And yeah, speak to you soon. Thank you.